incredible to be back. I owe you all so much. I was here last year and on the way to Iowa just this week. I found out that my campaign is going to be on the debate stage in the fall, so thank you, Iowa. As most of you know, I'm not a career politician. I'm an entrepreneur and problem solver, and I am running for president to solve the biggest problem of our time, which is, why is Donald Trump our president? How did Donald Trump win Iowa by 9 points? How did he win Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, even Wisconsin? If you turn on cable news, you'll get a series of explanations. Russia, racism, Facebook, Hillary Clinton, and some cocktail. But I looked at the numbers, and the numbers tell a different story. The reason why Donald Trump is our president today is this. We automated away 4 million manufacturing jobs in Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and 40,000 right here in Iowa. How many of you know someone who lost their job in manufacturing over the last number of years? And unfortunately, what happened to those workers will now spread to retail, call centers, truck drivers, and on through your communities. How many of you have noticed stores closing where you live here in Iowa? And why are those stores closing? It's a one-word answer. Amazon, that's right. Amazon's like a giant suction, sucking up $20 billion in business and vitality out of your communities. How much did Amazon pay in taxes last year? That's right, that is the math, Iowa. They suck up $20 billion and you get zero. The most common job in Iowa and around the country is working as a retail cashier. The average retail worker is a 39-year-old woman making between $9 and $10 an hour. I was just at Iowa 80 in Davenport, biggest truck stop in the country. How many of you have been there? Yeah, it's a mean buffet. That's why you go. I know. Oh, there were 5,000 people that stop there every day. My friends in Silicon Valley are working on trucks that can drive themselves. Imagine a country where the trucks never stop. How many people are going to stop at Iowa 80 then? We're in the third inning of the greatest economic transformation in the history of our country, and it brought us Donald Trump. You've seen it on your farms, you've seen it on your main streets, you're going to see it on your highways soon, and it is up to you to do something about it. Now, I look around this room, why are so many presidential candidates coming here to Clear Lake to you all? It's because you hold the future of the country in your hands. Look around you right now. There are about 1,200 Iowans here in this room. I've done the math. Do you know how many Californians each Iowan is worth? 1,000 Californians, each of you. You look around this room, I see 1.2 million Californians. This is how you start a revolution. This room right here. Now, where does the revolution lead? If you've heard anything about me and my campaign, you've heard this. There's an Asian man running for president who wants to give everyone $1,000 a month. Yes. All three of those things are true. It sounds like a gimmick, but this is a deeply American idea. Thomas Paine was for it at our founding. Martin Luther King was fighting for it the day he was assassinated. And one state has had a dividend for almost 40 years where everyone in that state gets between $1,000 and $2,000 a year, no questions asked. And what state is that? And how do they pay for it? And what is the oil of the 21st century? Technology, that's right. In Alaska, they call it the oil check, and they love it. We're going to call this the tech check, and everyone is going to love it. Now, where does the money go? It would go right back into your communities. It would go to car repairs you've been putting off, daycare, Little League signups. It would revitalize your Main Street economies. It would create 40,000 new jobs here in Iowa. It would help give rural areas a real path forward, because we know rural areas are getting sucked dry by today's economy. This is the vision of a trickle-up economy, from our people, our families, and our communities up. And unlike the nonsense out of Washington, D.C., this would work. It is up to you, the people of Iowa, to take this vision to the rest of the country for an economy that works for us, the owners and shareholders of this society, and make it real. That's why I'm here, that's why these other candidates are here, and we do not have that much time. If we don't take advantage of this opportunity, we have 4 more years of the artificial intelligence getting smarter, your stores closing, the self-driving trucks hitting the highways, and we cannot let that happen. So I'm asking you, Iowa, to take this vision to the rest of the country, because the opposite of Donald Trump is an Asian man who likes math. Thank you very much. Thank you, Iowa. Love you guys. Let's make America think harder.